Today we have a treat especial. Entire family going on road trip. What a delight. Plan today is to head to a hamfest and then explore some locations in Branchville, New Jersey, from my father's past. He has printed a list of a few locations he would like to visit, and he is on navigation duty today. We were all looking forward to this trip for at least the last month when he decided to invite us all to drive him on his little journey here. The way you have to go.
Continue on New Jersey 184 West for 1 mile.
So here we are. We've arrived at our what? It's the center of Branchville. I guess this is a stop along the way. He lived in the city. He grew up here.
Yeah, it's his first national bank. Bookstore. Cuban Queen Railroad.
So this is the bank. This is a cool leg lamp we passed on the way. We decided to drive down by the lake to drive past his old house. I've actually been here maybe probably 30 years ago. And I actually revisited on occasion a couple years back if you paid attention to an old video that doesn't exist anymore. And this is his lake house. You know, he spent a lot of time up here. This is not the house. This is this was knocked down and completely rebuilt as. But back in the day, it was his house. It was a much simpler house with a well pump and everything. Here we would drive down here because we don't know where we're going. Make a U-turn. We needed a bathroom. We'd stop at this diner that wouldn't let us use the bathroom. Then we went to this flea market. We walked around. Here's my folks right over here. We were looking at these vendors over here. These people had these really cool push cars. Really nice job on the artwork. Little barn place with some cool stuff. We didn't spend too much time here. There's a house really next to his house, and we checked out some of the roads on Stokes Forest here by the conservation center where he supposedly swam, but he doesn't remember. And then we drove around back to Branchville, check out the city square here. We walked around a little bit, trying to remember things. We didn't spend much time here, and we then decided we kind of wanted to use the bathroom, and I kind of fell asleep. I think it was like 35-40 minutes to look for a place to stop.
We're at a quick check to use the bathroom. I jokingly said we should get a sub, and now we're shopping for food.
This is a trip of no plan, no directions, because people refused to tell me where they wanted to go. So here we are trying to drive to Buttermilk Falls and Haley's Mill. We ended up on this street, and it was closed with a tree down, and we had to back up a half mile to make a U-turn. It was awful.
Nobody's there. Nobody lives there anymore.
Somehow we ended up at Peter's Craft Village and decided this is where we were going to stop to eat our lunch. I packed us food, drinks, snacks, and everything, so we didn't have to even lift a finger. We had a friggin' picnic in the middle of this place. I was so happy. This would be the only time we got out of the car for more than 5 minutes the entire trip.
Yeah, but it must be fun to ride on that.
There was a cool old barn nearby. I was able to walk around and take a couple pictures. Not too much wandering, just while they ate some food. Still a cool place to poke your head around. This place is actually like an art campus where you can get you can pay to go there, and they'll teach you a variety of like archaic crafts that probably won't make you any money anymore, but they're really like cool things like stained glass and metal forging, things like that are like old lost arts.
Photo, come on, Bob.
From here, he would navigate us to Dingman something, which involved us going across into Pennsylvania for no reason, and then coming all the way back for no reason, and paying the toll twice. He could not figure out, he lost service, was unprepared, and couldn't figure out where to lead us to get us where he wanted to go. So we kind of just gave up and turned around and headed home. On the way home, we all decided that we wanted to stop at this tractor supply store. All of us have always wanted to go to one, and one just so happens to be on the route back in Sussex. So that was a whole adventure.
The tractor supply.
It was a cool place if you need a giant cock or, you know, pet food for your goats. From here, it's pretty much the drive home. It's uneventful. It was already like 5 o'clock. I don't think you would believe this, but I spent 9 hours in the car, and we got out 3 times. Once to walk around the town square for 5 minutes, another time to go to a flea market for 5 minutes, and then about maybe 30 minutes to have that picnic. So basically 8 hours in the car, cramped up in the back seat, and we didn't go to anywhere that he actually wanted to go. Nor did we attend the Hamfest we were literally scheduled and supposed to go to and excited to go to, so that's quite interesting. On the way home, we drove past some of the classic things that my father hasn't got to see in years, like the Newton Airport remains and the auction house remains, and, you know.
I poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and you, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Please turn those headlights
Continue on National Park Service
around.
Road 615 for 3 miles.
Fuck. Are you kidding me?